Hello. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Nine Kings demo. It's a game that I really wanted to play, so I am for you all. First, this is a fully blind playthrough. We have different king. That's more like a Joker. So is this one. We have different king faces here. I'm a huge fan of card games, both bicycle decks, Theory 11 decks, as well as just like virtual card games. I'm seeing difficulty peasant. I'm seeing different cards here. I guess we're just learning what they're doing. So our castle hurls a stone project. A more defensive version. We have a ranged, weak. So fairly standard stuff. A scout which shoots projectiles. A fang which adds a unit. Interesting. Doesn't look like there's like food. It looks like the units that we're working with here are more units. More units. We can level up plots, which I guess maybe some of these. Every turn adds +2 attack damage to adjacent towers and cancels the first hit. So that's interesting. Still cool. I do like the animation. It reminds me of a bit like the Naruto character with Dust Release. The year is 677, so we're very early. These are the enemies. A stinky version of myself and 2 other people. Hurls a stone towards me. I didn't realize we're fighting people yet. Pick your enemies to use your castle's attack. Okay. King of Nothing versus the King of Spells. Oh, is my rock a spell? Doesn't seem like you're really beating my rock. Nice. Sturdy arrow with melee. I do want something frontline if I'm throwing rocks at people. So I'm gonna go sturdy unit. And I got warlock. I'm not gonna play the warlock. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. Hi, warlock. Go do your thing. Why is time slow? Adjust the speed of battle using the selector. Okay. Well, I want normal speed. I'm throwing rocks at people. They're not very sturdy at all. They died nearly immediately. What type of sturdiness is that? They died. They're not sturdy. They're weak. I need sturdy units for my sturdy units. There we go. I nearly lost to that. Okay, the color means nothing because those guys were purple and they got smacked. Balanced units. Balanced strong units. You always have 1+ unit each 15 gold you have. So, okay. Whenever a troop kills, there's a 2% chance of good, and single target tower gets 1+ attack speed for each 1 gold you earn. Earn or earned? I don't know what that means, but I'm getting it very, very early. I sort of want to put you here. And then that way maybe it lasts forever. You know what I mean? Are you aiming when I'm aiming? No, I'm shooting out. Oh. Let's see. Warlock. The warlock's just running towards them aggressively, menacingly. Yeah. It says the sturdy unit with melee damage, but they died immediately. Yeah, we're gonna double down. The warlocks just need more juice in their caboose to be more useful. See, now they have nice hats. And everybody knows if you have nice hats, you're stronger. See, look at them now. Didn't even recognize them. They're the strongest. They lived. Well, one didn't. But they're good now. Another 3 gold. I'll take that. I'll take 3 gold. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go with eyeglass, maybe. Just nice. I'm only able to place 1. I saw that just then, where I can also sell them to the well. But as the King of Nothing, with my warlocks that are still not very tanky, mind you. I have a lot of them now, but they're not very tanky. We're getting there. Oh, wait. They all lived. Oh, 2 didn't. But, you know, we're getting there. Okay. I like that. Let's add some knights, some more front line to help out my warlocks. My back line is definitely going. They have warlocks too now. Ooh, I recognize those hats anyway. They've copied me. But that's okay. 7 out of 9. Their backline's gone. King of spells. King of nothing. Just like me. You ain't got no army no more. So I ate them. Now, I am still doing most of the work, I feel. So I'm going to upgrade myself. I think that's fair. They get bigger rocks now? Oh, they teleport. Love when they melee. Boop. Go to 12. When it's still losing. But go to 12. I believe in my team. You got this. 1v1. Yes. The knight took it. I love this man. It's interesting. Assassin's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know how much that's doing is the only issue. And I have so much money. I do want to attack the backline. I feel like I am weak with like assassination. I want to upgrade my stuff. I want to help out my front line. I know I should focus the back line, but wow, the rogues, a lot of magic there. There we go. That was King of Rebellion or something. That wasn't even the same character, which is pretty crazy. I'm not too worried about new towers. I do like the amount of power I feel like I got from upgrading that card. I'm gonna do that again. I don't know how long this goes for. Let's just attack the back line here, help out my assassins. And then that way, all the units can be focused towards the last being dealt with as we go. More warlocks. Let's see. Let's play more warlocks. My lord, it's time to wage war against another king. The king of blood, scary, or the king of nature. I think as the king of nothing, neither of these are my enemies. And I want to kill my enemies. I'm gonna reroll. I don't know who these people are. That didn't reroll anything. Nothing rerolled. I guess I don't have a choice. King of blood. These are your enemies. Oh wait. Sure. Why not? I spent $30 to make him my extra enemy for whatever reason. Didn't really have a choice in the matter on who was my enemy. This is the Nothing Rebellion. These are my people, more or less. My army is too strong. I never once doubted my warlocks. They're the best unit in the game. I don't really care for weak damage. I was thinking upgrading my stuff, to be honest. Like, this is going fairly well. More rogues would be nice. King agreed. Yeah, I was hoping to wage a war on like one of the people I was enemies with, take them off the land. But I guess it's adding more enemies to my stuff. I'm good. What's this? Okay, so I can buy something here. Okay. I do like this card right here. I'm gonna get it. Sure, why not? Do I get to play 2 now or no? No, I'm good. Thank you, Joker. Or Jack, I guess. But I can only play 1 card, so do I just lose this one after? Oh, no, I get to play 2. So that's a lot. That's a lot of assassins now. I have as much assassins as I do everything else. That's horrifying. Yeah, their backline is cooked. And I can just throw rocks at them as well. Yeah, their backline is cooked. I have 684 of those guys. Wow. Oh, I actually can't upgrade them anymore. Okay. Cancels the first hit that would... The target unit will take every battle. I can place a new unit here. But it is fast range damage. I don't want to place more. I want to protect my rogues because they're squishy. So that gets them a free hit off, maybe? And we just see them get destroyed. Bang. You know what I mean? 2 of my units die. More than likely they're warlocks. Look, between you and me, You know, the warlocks are okay. Shaman seems like it stacks a lot. So I want to get that. What's this? Hello, friend? Oh, I got plots now? I want to go behind. Okay. Okay, friend. Goodbye. Okay, what's auto? I just saw the auto button. Oh, I'm mad. Look at that. Okay, the King of Blood is scary, and I did wage war on him. When killed, unit explodes, causing 10%. So they explode with 10% of their health. So you have 83 health, you have 74, you have 14. That's why I gave it to you. So let's go give it to you. Give it to you again. Times 2 speed. Auto is much nicer than clicking over and over again. You can see their numbers steadily dropping, which is very, very nice to see. And this game actually feels really good so far. I don't love any of these. I don't like these two, to be honest. I'm going to try a reroll and get absolutely nothing. I'll try rerolling one again. Another steel coat's not too bad. Can I upgrade the knights? I think the knights were max level already, right? Like I couldn't upgrade them. Like, I don't think I can upgrade anything, right? Because that sign means how upgradable they are. Yeah, because everything's maxed for knights. I will give them a steel coat. Another 20% damage. Yeah. Now they have a 40% damage to do crit, which is cool. But I'm wondering if so you have this. But if I give you also steel coat, do you get both? You do get both. Interesting. And you're on auto now. Is that max damage they did? Whatever this amount of damage they did. Let's see. I want to re-roll, but every time I re-roll, it doesn't end well. We'll vault it. We'll just vault it. Get more money. I could have merged them. That was silly. That was a mistake. I forgot you can merge. Maybe it's not too late. I can do it next round, maybe. If not, then it's not too bad. It's not like I was using the place anyway. Level up a plot is huge. My lord, our diplomats can now make peace with the enemy king. I don't want to make peace. I don't want to make peace. He nearly beat me. So, he can be peace. Yeah, I can't get rid of that. Can't upgrade anything either. Like, you are going pretty good, so we can stay with that. Wow. We can just see the number here going crazy for the rogues. I believe the rogues are fairly broken. We might need more shamans, exactly what I wanted. There you have 2 upgrades, 1 more shaman, and then you'll be a very strong unit as well. He upgrades the damage to everything else, so pretty crazy just how much damage the shamans can do. Now, I do have a lot of gold. I'm not really spending gold anymore. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a one-time application or a consistent application. So I'm gonna go mercenary for now, only because I'm not gonna be spending money anymore. And it's just a lot of units, essentially. Especially if I'm not spending any money, that's just gonna be a lot of units that I can just sort of play off every time. And that's definitely ideal. Let's go steal code again. Hello, friend. Long time no talk. Yeah, yeah, get rid of this tree, I guess. Now, yeah, I gave you guys steel coats. I gave you steel coats twice. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, steel coats twice. Now you avoid 2 damages, which is actually pretty crazy, to be honest. Now I'm taking damage. The King of Spouse is hurting my feelings. But again, my goblin, my thieves here are absolutely crazy. Shaman, don't have to think about that. More gold. Everyone my units is stacked now thanks to the shaman. Don't know by how much, but definitely stacked. My new mercenaries at the back are not doing as much damage, but given that they're level 1, that says a fair bit. I'm gonna go wild card here. I'm going to go sharp blades. I want to upgrade these bad boys. Hopefully I see one more mercenary. Even then, we're going to see mercenary probably do more damage than the knights, which, you know, is expected. Infinitely more so far. There we go. 100x to 10x nearly. Very nice. Was shaman finished? Shaman was finished. I don't know how much power the shamans are giving. I want to do offering and get rid of the vault. Only because I don't like the fact that it's sort of there. I do really like overinvest. I do like overinvest a lot. I'll do it again too. And 9 units for selected troop. The oath. That's horrifying. That is quite frankly just horrifying. How many of these guys, like 2,000, like that's crazy. They just can't do anything, and they all survive hits to begin with. I feel bad. I feel guilty. Dispenser for sure. If an adjacent unit dies in battle, summons an imp to find its place. Okay. Summons 1 demon per level. Each dead ally get 0.5 stronger. I don't really understand how any of these work because it's adjacent units. So if I give... Oh no, these mean something. So this is a castle unit. That's a building. That's a tower. That's a building. So a tower's attack back. Okay. So... Oopsies. So summons 1 demon per level. For each dead ally, it gets 0.5% stronger. That's crazy. That is interesting. I'm going to save my money. That's level 3, because that's level 3. Ired. People go iron because we have the dropped in gold. But that's fine, because I have a lot of rogues. Mercenaries, as expected, doing a fair bit. But, wow, my thieves, they pack a punch. They pack a punch. Units cause area damage equal to 20% when it kills an enemy. Like, combustion is insane. Units cause area damage equal to 20% of its attack. Like, that's... Come on. Come on. These guys is just straight... Wow. How did mercenaries do more damage? That's like I just exploded. Okay, this one, that's fine. King of Spells is leading a final assault. We must use all our resources. I don't know how to use my resources yet. I think a bigger vault. Is that it? I guess. Here you go. That's some knights, I guess. I don't even do. Oh. Okay. You've killed 10 of my units so far. Oh wow. Okay. That's my bad. My bad, King guy. Didn't realize it was like that. But I did, to be honest, and I knew that was going to happen. My thieves, they're just my first layer of defense, brother. The king of nothing knows nothing, and because I know nothing, I know everything, brother. Endless mode. Okay, I'll continue playing. So that was the entire game. That was fun. This game was fun. I actually really enjoyed the demo so far. I'll continue playing until this run ends properly. I don't know when that is going to be, but that was fun. Do I still have enemies down here? Yeah, perfect. So my next enemy is coming right now, which is what I wanted. Then let's grab this guy. Keep going. We can fast forward here a bit more. I'm not really too worried. I want to just keep going until I cannot no more. So I would want to see. So I just beat the King of Spells, but he's still here. So I guess this is sort of the demo part of it, where maybe in the full game he wouldn't be there anymore. But it's also endless mode, so maybe it's just a different sort of thing in general as well. Get rid of these. Let's get rid of overinvest percentage. Like this. But I am like in a normal match, it is sort of diabolical how strong I am. Yeah, I'm just stacking these guys here with damage. Okay, I'm actually, to be fair, I was nearly bad. I was nearly bad. So the castle can now upgrade a lot more. And definitely my mercenaries are starting to be more useful. They just live longer. But even then, that's only 10,000 damage just immediately as well. My castle can level up, so we're gonna keep leveling it up. Maybe hit level 9, what that looks like. It gets close. That's when my thieves are gone. But then, no, my backline just keeps going. I just saw how much damage this is doing. Wow. But I guess the reason why the thieves are doing less is because I've accumulated so much gold. This tower just destroys everything. Okay, we finally sort of... Could be it. This is it. I'm out. What happened? I lost 1 life. Okay. So they're much stronger, and I'm not really doing anything back to them. Like, that tower's done 20,000 damage here. And he does slowly get the hits. And once I get past the front line, it's over. That's crazy, though. What level are you on now? Level 4? Full 7? Level 7? King of Greed, he does a lot of just front-facing damage. It's a bit of the issue. Definitely about to lose in a moment here. Wage war. Go nature this time. I've already defeated one of these guys, but that's okay. Let's overinvest this guy. I didn't realize the cannon was doing so much damage. Even now, that single... Oh, okay. Might be okay. Nah, it's not. They got me. It's over. Bang. No more lives left. I think the castle falls here. I've perished. But I did win. I did beat the demo. I can now play on squad if it was on easy mode. And I unlocked another king. King of Spells, right? Yes. Nice. So I don't know if I can now play as King of Spells. I can. Actually play as all of them, it seems. Available on full game. That has been actually a really pleasant game. It's definitely, going back to the last video I made talking about how I want to return some of these games. It's definitely a game I want to return to. I would love to go through and just have runs of this game, occasional runs. The release date for this puppy is coming soon, but it is definitely something I'll keep an eye out for. The entire concept here is super, super simple as well. Every different card has different, cards, and you're able to just play it, whatever it is. I don't really like the King of Spells, purple cards. I guess that's what rarity is just the color of the card to begin with. So we have King of Nature, which we haven't... I don't know if we saw him too much. We saw the final boss who we fought was the King of Spells. King of Blood was really tough. The King of Nothing seems like he's okay. I'm not a huge fan of a few of his towers. King of Spells feels a lot more aggressive with the playstyle. But this has been a very fun game, and I would love to come back when it's fully out and just actually play through it. It's been an absolute joy. A huge shout out to the developers that made this game. Something I don't say enough in the videos. Sad Socket, Hooded Horse, and Instig 3. This game is phenomenal, and so much work has been put into it in terms of thought and in terms of just style. It looks beautiful. Thank you so much for creating it. Thank you so much for releasing it on Steam as a demo. And thank you to any video. Please give it a shot. I'll put a link in the description below. And have a good rest of your day.